Hey, fourth graders, we're going to be doing pages 63 and 64 in the book today. It's a review of multiples and factors. So just to remind you, multiples are skip counting. They get bigger each time, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and they keep going on forever. Factors are when you have a big number and you find all the numbers that can multiply to equal that number. So factors are limited. They're only like some factors. It's usually somewhere between 2 and 6 or something. But that's not to say there's not more. If we had really big numbers, it'd be a lot more, but we're not doing that many really big numbers. But multiples can just go on forever. So let's look at this. List the multiples of 6 that are between 30 and 80. Well, you can always just get out your handy dandy multiplication table. I see some right here, but you got to keep going and find the other ones too. So the first one is 30. Just a skip counting, 30, 36. Number 2, what number less than 200 is the greatest multiple of 5? Remember how multiples of 5 all end in 0 or 5? So what number is a little bit less than 200 that would be a multiple of 5? Number 3, find the sum of the first 4 multiples of 3 and the first 3 multiples of 4. So you got to find those, and then sum means add them together. Sum is a big plus sign. So the first 4 multiples of 3, 6, 9, 12, and then the first 3 multiples of 4. Add them all up. 4, find the first 3 common multiples of each set of numbers. So that's kind of fun. We do common multiples. So just write out the 6s and write out the 15s. 6, you have a whole bunch here. You could just use those if you want to. 15, you got to think about it. I'll give you a head start. It's going to go 15, 30. What's 30 plus 15? 45. What's 45 plus 15? And then when you do your 6s, 6, 12, etc. I think 30 might be one. I'm not totally sure. But anyway, yeah, 24, 30. So that's the first one. So I just gave you the first one. It's 30. But you need to find 3 of them. So just keep on going. Keep counting up. Just add 6 each time and add 15 each time. Find the first 3 common multiples where you can circle both of them. And then do the same thing with 8, 10, and 12. 10 is going to be easy. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Those other ones will be a little harder. So with those ones, you've got to find, what numbers can you circle 3 times? Whatever those numbers are, those are common multiples. What number is the least multiple of 38? Remember, 38 skip counting. So you're starting at 38, da-da-da-da-da. What number is the greatest possible factor of 120? Think about if you'd make the factor rainbow, what would be the biggest number for that one? Number 6, a two-digit even number has 5 and 9 as factors. What number is it? So it has these numbers as factors, which means these are the multiples that are inside of it. So what big number has both 5 and 9 in it? I'll just tell you right now, one way you can find out if one number that you know both 5 and 9 are going to go into as factors is going to be 5 times 9. What's 5 times 9? Once you find that out, you at least know a number that has both 5 and 9 as factors. That one's going to be a little tricky, but give it a shot. Number 7, a two-digit odd number is a factor of 54 and a multiple of 9. What number is it? So these are kind of like brain teasers. A two-digit odd number, so you know it's odd, is a factor of 54 and a multiple of 9. What number is it? So first I'd find the factors of 54. So you know it's like 1 times 54. It's even, so no 2 goes into it. 2 times what? What's half of 54? 27. Does 3 go into it? It will. I know 3 does because 5 plus 4 is 9. That's a multiple of 3. So anyway, find all those And then start counting up your multiples of 9. 9, 18, 27. Once you see, oh, I just saw 27 there. Once you see some numbers, then see which ones are the same. So anyway, keep doing that one. These are kind of tricky. 8, find all the common factors of each set of numbers. So you got to find common factors, which what that means is you do the factor rainbow for 1 and 30 and 1 and 45, and you see what are the common factors. As you know, 1 is going to be a common factor of every number, and then you've got to do these ones too. So you know 1's a common factor. Do 2 go into these numbers? I think they probably do. So please do pages 63 and 64. If you finish early, try doing the next page too.